Hey, what is going on, Comic Book Familia? This is Ephraim Passpoint Comics. You are not gonna believe what I bought next. Check this out. I'll be right back. So I recently bought some items on a Facebook group. I've always had the curiosity for these items and they were on sale on a Facebook group. All four of them, so I decided to go for it and buy them. So I have a record player. Hint, that's something that I need to with the items that I bought. And here is the first one. Believe it or not, I bought this golden record Marvel Age Comics Spectacular come to life, and this one is the Fantastic Four. Here's the front of the cover, and here is the back. And I also bought the Amazing Spider-Man #1. And here is the back of the cover. Yes, I know what you're thinking is, God, you actually bought these. Yeah, I've always wanted them. They were always in the back of my head. Hey, if I ever have a chance to get them. And this person was selling all four of them. It was a great transaction. When I bought them, I spoke to him, via message. And, we communicated on the pricing and it was a fair price. So I decided to go for it and he made it very easy. So here's the next one. This is Journey into Mystery, the origin of Thor. And here's the back of the cover. And the last one that I got was the Avengers Captain America Lives Again, Avengers #4. And I'm going to play a quick clip of the Fantastic Four one. So here's a listen to it.
I can't turn invisible fast enough. How can we stop this creature, Torch?
Just wait and see, sister. The Fantastic Four have only begun to fight.
The three of you can't do it alone. It's time for the Thing to take a hand.
It'll take more than ropes to keep Mr. Fantastic out of action.
So basically all four albums are like this, and these were made in the 1960s. You can tell by just listening to it. It's a piece of comic book history, obviously, but that's not all. So he was also selling the comic books that were attached to these books. Now these are reprints, they're not the original ones, but there's no way I would have bought all four of them. But this one looks really nice. It's a Fantastic Four. See it right here. And I said these are reprints that came out in about 1966. I haven't taken it out of this sleeve. To be honest with you, some of them look very brittle. I may get some of them graded though. And the next one is the Amazing Spider-Man, the very first issue. And the next one is Journey into Mystery, introducing Thor. Now this one I did take out of the cover, but it was so fragile. Man, I thought it was gonna just like disintegrate in my hand, so I put it back immediately. I may not get this one graded, but this one is very, very fragile. But that's not all that I bought. And this is from the same person. He was also selling some X-Men books, and I've always wanted these books, so I decided to go for it. These are all foil covers of X-Men #1 that came out, gosh, I don't know, like over 10 years ago easily, by Jim Lee. And I did take these out of the backboards so you can have a better view of it. And they're all signed by Jim Lee. His signature is like right in the bottom. I wish he would have used like a different color, but you can hardly tell. But this one's in like gray. I wish it was in gold. It probably would have stuck out more. And this next one. And these were produced, that it came directly from Mexico, or they were from Mexico collectors, but all the wording inside is in Spanish, and I speak Spanish. So, and here's the back of a cover. And now that CGC is authenticating, I may take it in there to get them graded, but I want them signed by Chris Claremont also. And maybe Scott Williams too. And here is the last one. So these are very striking looking covers. What I'm showing to you doesn't do it justice when you see them in person. You can see, like I said, they're like foil covers and look really nice. Now he threw in a couple of freebies, and one of them he threw in. I'm just going to show one of them. I've had these in the past, but I've always liked them, and I don't know what I did with them. They're somewhere in my house, but this one is really nice. This is when X-Men #1 came out. It says the best-selling comic of all time. Marvel Comics thanks you for your support in making X-Men #1 an outstanding success. This is a hologram. Hopefully this will show. If not, there we go, right there. So he threw this in as a freebie along with a few other books. So overall, this was a great purchase by yours truly. And I have been listening to these records on my album. I have a record player. So, but until next time, everybody, this is Efren Passpoint Comics. If you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. I'm little by little getting close to 2,000 subscribers. And once I do, I'll be doing another giveaway. Until then, everybody be safe, take care, and go buy a comic book.